Every year, as winter arrives, a disturbing pattern emerges across the globe. From the United States to Europe to Asia, emergency rooms see a dramatic spike in heart attack cases. This isn't a random occurrence or coincidence. It's a predictable, scientifically documented phenomenon that happens with alarming consistency every single winter season. But why does cold weather suddenly transform into a silent cardiac killer? What makes winter the most dangerous season for your heart? Today, we're examining this critical health crisis from both scientific and holistic perspectives, revealing the hidden dangers of winter and providing you with life-saving strategies to protect yourself and your loved ones during the coldest months. Understanding where the real danger lies can make you 10 times safer this season. We'll explore the 4 physiological reasons behind winter heart attacks, identify 3 dangerous lifestyle habits that dramatically increase your risk, and reveal 4 common winter foods that secretly threaten your cardiovascular health, foods you might be eating regularly believing they're healthy. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider if you have concerns about your heart health or experience any symptoms mentioned in this video. The creators of this content are not responsible for any health outcomes resulting from the use of this information. The 4 physiological reasons winter attacks your heart. Reason 1. Vasoconstriction and blood pressure surges. When exposed to cold temperatures, your body initiates an automatic survival mechanism. As your core temperature begins to drop, blood vessels in your skin and extremities constrict, redirecting blood flow toward your vital internal organs to maintain warmth and preserve core functions. While this represents an ingenious natural defense mechanism, it creates serious cardiovascular consequences. When blood vessels constrict, a process called vasoconstriction, several dangerous changes occur simultaneously. Blood pressure increases. Narrower blood vessels mean your heart must pump with significantly greater force to circulate blood throughout your body. This sudden blood pressure elevation stresses your cardiovascular system. Oxygen demand rises as your body requires more oxygen to generate and maintain body heat, placing additional demands on your heart and circulatory system. Existing blockages become critical. If you have pre-existing arterial plaque or partial blockages, vasoconstriction can transform a manageable condition into a life-threatening emergency. Reason 2. Blood thickening and increased clotting risk. If vasoconstriction sounds dangerous, this next factor is even more concerning. In cold weather, your blood literally becomes thicker. During winter months, blood viscosity increases. When a blood clot forms in a coronary artery already narrowed by atherosclerosis, it can completely block blood flow to heart muscle, causing a heart attack. The thicker, stickier nature of winter blood makes this scenario significantly more likely than during warmer months. Reason 3. Vitamin D deficiency and vascular inflammation. Vitamin D deficiency is already widespread in the United States, with an estimated 42% of American adults having insufficient levels. Winter exacerbates this problem dramatically. During winter, several factors conspire to deplete vitamin D levels. Reduced sunlight hours and intensity, less time spent outdoors due to cold weather, more skin coverage with heavy clothing. Low vitamin D levels trigger a cascade of cardiovascular problems, increased inflammation. Vitamin D deficiency promotes systemic inflammation that damages blood vessel walls and promotes atherosclerosis. Weakened arterial walls. The endothelial lining of blood vessels becomes compromised, making them more susceptible to damage. Reason 4. Winter depression and cardiac stress. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, and general winter blues affect millions of Americans. The combination of reduced sunlight hours, cold weather, confinement, and holiday stress significantly increases rates of anxiety and depression during winter months. These mental health challenges directly impact cardiac health through several mechanisms. Elevated heart rate. Chronic stress and anxiety keep your heart rate persistently elevated, increasing cardiac workload. Blood pressure spikes. Stress hormones like cortisol cause blood pressure surges that stress arterial walls. Cardiac arrhythmias. Anxiety and depression increase the risk of irregular heartbeats, some of which can be life-threatening. Inflammatory response. Depression triggers systemic inflammation that damages blood vessels and promotes heart disease progression. 3 dangerous winter lifestyle habits. Beyond these physiological factors, 3 common winter lifestyle habits add fuel to the fire, dramatically amplifying your heart attack risk. Dangerous habit 1. Holiday overindulgence and reduced activity. The winter holiday season, particularly December through January, brings dramatic lifestyle changes. Wedding season, holiday parties, family gatherings, and celebrations fill our calendars. These events typically feature rich sugary desserts loaded with butter and refined sugar, heavy meat gravies and fatty dishes, fried appetizers and snacks, excessive alcohol consumption. Simultaneously, cold weather keeps us indoors. Morning walks get skipped, gym memberships go unused, and overall physical activity plummets. Our bodies shift into slow mode for weeks or months. This combination proves deadly. Blood sugar and triglyceride spikes. Heavy meals cause dramatic surges in blood glucose and fat levels, both of which stress your cardiovascular system. Systemic inflammation. Fatty processed foods trigger inflammatory responses throughout your body, damaging blood vessel walls and promoting clot formation. Dangerous habit 2. Ignoring chest symptoms. This habit proves particularly problematic in American culture, where toughing it out is often valued over seeking medical attention. During winter, people routinely dismiss serious cardiac warning signs, attributing them to just indigestion or acid reflux, or the cold weather making me short of breath. I ate too much at dinner, it's just gas. Normal winter fatigue. The reality, these could be your heart's desperate warning signals. Every minute of delay in treating a heart attack means more heart muscle dies. This delay explains why seemingly healthy young people suddenly collapse and die. They ignored early warning signs until it was too late. Never ignore these winter symptoms. Chest pressure, tightness or discomfort, pain or heaviness radiating to the left arm, jaw, or back, unexplained shortness of breath, sudden extreme weakness or fatigue, nausea, cold sweats, or lightheadedness. Dangerous habit 3. Early morning winter exercise. This might surprise you, but early morning exercise during winter dramatically increases heart attack risk. Here's why. Your heart is naturally most vulnerable during early morning hours due to several factors. Peak cortisol levels. Your stress hormone cortisol naturally peaks in the early morning, increasing heart rate and blood pressure. Blood pressure surge. Blood pressure rises sharply when you first wake up. Tight blood vessels. Your blood vessels are naturally more constricted in the morning. Safer alternative, during the coldest winter months, shift your exercise to mid-morning or late afternoon when temperatures are warmer and your body's circadian rhythm is more favorable for cardiovascular stress. 7 strategies to protect your heart this winter. Strategy 1. Dress appropriately for cold weather. This seems obvious, but many people underestimate how much proper clothing matters. When venturing outdoors in cold weather, layer your clothing to trap warm air. Wear insulated gloves to protect your hands. Use a scarf or neck warmer to protect your chest and neck. Wear a warm hat. You lose significant body heat through your head. Cover your face in extremely cold conditions. Proper clothing prevents the vasoconstriction response that stresses your cardiovascular system. Strategy 2. Monitor your key health metrics. During winter months, monitor these critical measurements more frequently. Blood pressure. Check weekly if you have hypertension. Blood sugar. Monitor closely if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. Cholesterol levels.
Get tested at the beginning of winter. Strategy 3. Maintain hydration. Cold weather suppresses your thirst response, leading many people to drink less water during winter. This dehydration contributes to blood thickening and increased heart attack risk. Winter hydration goal: drink at least 8 glasses of water daily, even if you don't feel thirsty. Warm herbal teas count toward this goal and may be more appealing during cold weather. Strategy 4. Optimize vitamin D levels. Combat winter vitamin D deficiency through sunlight exposure. Get outside during midday when sun is strongest, exposing your face and arms for 15 to 20 minutes several times weekly, weather permitting. Dietary sources. Consume fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, or sardines, egg yolks, and fortified dairy products. Strategy 5. Reduce dietary sodium, sugar, and fried foods. Winter comfort foods often contain excessive amounts of these cardiovascular stressors. During winter months, be particularly vigilant about limiting processed foods high in sodium, reducing refined sugar intake, especially in holiday treats, avoiding deep-fried foods and choosing baked or grilled alternatives instead. Strategy 6. Move regularly throughout the day. Combat winter sedentariness by incorporating movement every 2 to 3 hours. Stand up and walk around your home or office. Do light stretches or simple exercises. Take short walking breaks. Use stairs instead of elevators. Regular movement maintains healthy circulation and prevents blood from becoming sluggish and prone to clotting. Strategy 7. Never ignore chest symptoms. This deserves repeating. If you experience chest pressure, discomfort, arm heaviness, or unexplained breathlessness during winter, seek immediate medical evaluation. Don't wait, don't rationalize, don't assume it's just the cold weather. 4 common winter foods that threaten your heart. Dangerous food 1. Carrot halwa and rich puddings. This beloved winter dessert and similar rich puddings popular in American cuisine combines 3 cardiac stressors. High sugar content causes blood glucose spikes and increases triglycerides. High calorie density promotes weight gain and metabolic stress. While the carrots provide some nutrients, the overwhelming amounts of sugar and fat negate any health benefits. If you enjoy these treats, limit portions to a small taste on special occasions rather than regular consumption. Dangerous food 2. Heavy meat gravies and curries. Rich meat dishes, think prime rib with heavy gravy, beef stew with fatty cuts, or creamy chicken dishes, are winter staples but cardiac nightmares. Saturated fat overload can directly contribute to arterial blockages and plaque formation. Slowed digestion. Heavy fatty meals stress your digestive system and divert blood flow from other organs. Toxic compounds. Reheated cooking oils form harmful compounds that increase homocysteine levels, a marker associated with increased blood clot formation. Dangerous food 4. Deep fried snacks. Hot fried foods paired with coffee or tea feel perfect on cold winter days. Think fried chicken, French fries, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, or tempura. However, they represent some of the most dangerous foods for your heart. Trans fats. Even after their ban in many jurisdictions, trans fats persist in many fried foods, causing arterial stiffness and inflammation. Oxidized oils. Repeated heating of frying oils creates toxic compounds that damage blood vessels. Triglyceride spikes. Fried foods cause dramatic increases in blood triglycerides. Blood thickening. The combination of saturated and trans fats contributes to increased blood viscosity. Dangerous food 4. Sugar-heavy traditional sweets. Traditional winter treats like peanut brittle, toffee, and similar sugar-laden confections pose problems. While ingredients like nuts or sesame seeds provide some nutrition, the overwhelming sugar content creates multiple problems. Blood sugar surges. Dramatic glucose spikes stress your cardiovascular system. Increased blood viscosity. High sugar levels contribute to blood thickening. Blood pressure increases. High sugar intake can raise blood pressure. If you have diabetes, avoid these foods entirely. Others should limit them to very occasional small portions. Winter can be safe with the right knowledge. Winter is a beautiful season that becomes dangerous only because of preventable factors. With proper awareness and consistent application of these protective strategies, you can enjoy the season safely. Follow these evidence-based recommendations and you'll significantly reduce your winter heart attack risk. Share this information with family and friends, especially those with existing heart conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, or other risk factors. Knowledge is your most powerful defense against winter's cardiac dangers. Armed with this understanding, you can protect yourself and your loved ones throughout the coldest months, ensuring that winter remains a season of joy rather than tragedy.